Excuse me, what day did you have? Thursday, you did that private gig, right?
Yes.
Thursday, Keanu had a private gig?
I'm sure she did. What'd she have to show them? She can't keep up. I literally don't even know these people. The people that are the quartering or electronic or Magnavox. I don't know any of these people. But Keanu does. Let's watch.
If she's not, so it's all right.
I don't know who Melanie Mack is, but Keanu's got a hot take on Melanie Mack.
I mean, I don't think she cares.
She doesn't care. Yeah, she's being trolled literally by the whole universe. And Kumia's covering, what is Kumia covering last night with Jimmy J.J. Norton? Is he covering 2004 or 2005? Like anyone gives a fuck about Kumia and Jimmy Norton anymore. Literally, nobody cares. Literally. Hey, you going to make jokes about how Jimmy married a dude? Is that what you did? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They should have covered Chrissy, but they can't because he's pals with Chrissy. Remember Pissy? That's what I'll call her. Pissy.
Yeah, I mean, who did he have? Meme Copium on today? I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Thank you.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm just talking about the Chrissy thing. I thought she was doing a good job explaining where she was coming from.
Oh.
And then, which is a difficult thing to do.
Oh.
We all know how I feel about Melanie Mack. I think she's the Antichrist. I think she's
I don't even know who Melanie Mack is.
Horrible person. And Chrissy knows she faltered. And I don't know how much more she can apologize and explain herself, but apparently it's never good enough. And
Keanu made $48 today during the stream, and it took her about 2.5 hours. She could have done a full shift at the Piggly Wiggly, and with minimum wage, she'll make easily $100.
I guess if I were Chrissy, I would have said, yeah, Venti, I left you on red because I left you on red. I saw it.
No, she didn't leave her on red. Venti said she saw that it was red. It wasn't unread. She could see that. But again, these losers, they're all in a group. They're all in a group, and I don't give a fuck about anything today. I really don't give a fuck about anything. These other clowns are covering Stuttering John. Because Carl's friends are Chrissy. Remember he went to all the content houses? Is Kumi going to cover? He's going to cover Stuttering John and his lawsuit. And then he's going to talk to Jimmy J.J. Norton about Opie.
I left you on red. I lied to you because what would have happened?
No, she saw that she read it, you dumb.
If I ambushed the Antichrist with you, right? She would have raptured herself and then, show over. And I mean, I hate that Melanie didn't go, by the way, we might not be able to talk about the Bible for 3 hours because the entire internet hates.
The best part about Chrissy's show, I watched the end of it yesterday. Once I stopped watching her on my show, then I wanted to see how it ended. Chrissy got a $100 super chat about her converting to Catholicism. And she spent so much time on this $100 super chat about, I guess, Chrissy had to take classes. And any super chat about Brittany Ventney. And another thing, Joe Burr pointed this out on Twitter. Brittany, Chrissy kept acting like all the super chats were anti. So Chrissy kept acting like all the super chats are coming anti Brittany Ventney. Is that her name, Venti? Anyway, and where most of them are coming anti Chrissy. Chrissy's so sick, but again. She's doing I just want everyone to get along. I'm a Catholic now. Can't we all just get along? And again, that's going to save her. Literally, it's not going to save her. And then Carl's got to cover Stuttering John. And then Kumi's got to talk to Jimmy Norton about what a creep Opie is.
It's me right now.
And again, nobody cares about Jim Norton and Kumi anymore. Literally, nobody. Nobody. Even watching the roast last night, they're doing Pete Davidson, his dead dad jokes. It's so pathetic. It's so tired. Once Jeff Ross is there, it's done. Sorry. Sorry. And Kevin Hart, he is black and he is little. That's a fact. Pete Davidson's dad is dead. Everything's so tired. These are such tired fucking jokes, tired premises. Cumia and Norton together. Wow, with the dream team. Except when did they ever do a show together? They had plenty of opportunities. When Norton was still at Sirius Satellite Radio, he could have left and went over to Compound Media. Keisha Kopp was trying to make it happen forever. Norton was going to come over and save Compound Media, but it never happened. But now 10 years later, they're getting together a lot. It's so intrinsic, if that's a word. I don't even think it's applicable here, but I don't care. These people are such losers. Chrissy Mayor is such a loser that there's not even words for it anymore. And then she was acting like she was winning, and everybody, all the super chats were anti-Brittany Ventney. And again, I was watching her chat. They weren't. But Chrissy had to pretend. They all have to pretend. Comey has to pretend that him and Jim and Norton are somehow relevant. They're not.
And it's warranted. And Chrissy said, she's like, I should have done my research. I should have, she saw the clip where she was.
But she has a baby. You know, when you have a baby, you can't do anything. You can't even look at your phone. You can't even look at Twitter.
Hearing the information. And then she apologized. You know what, Venti? Yeah. Okay. You got her. Oh, we got her in a line.
Oh, man. Shit. These guys are such losers. Doesn't really matter why or how or who. The who does matter. But Chrissy Mayor's been running this, hey, I'm over here now. I'm a liberal, but now I'm going to go over to the right, and I'm going to go to January 6th, and I'm going to do like a political right-wing grift. And then that kind of run out of steam. So now I'm going to do a religious grift. And again, I would play the Chrissy show from last night. I actually might play it because if it's still up, they can't really strike me. But there's this one super chat, $100. And again, the religious grift in life has been going on for centuries. We all know that. We all know that. It's still on. These people, these religious people are so stupid that they really think if they give all their money to Jesus or to their stupid church, that they're going to go to heaven. And again, they just want everyone to get along. Can it be squashed, Chrissy? Can it be squashed? And then Chrissy kept saying, I want to talk about other stuff. Even in the title. Fucking pathetic fucking losers. And again, I'm in a good mood, so this is not about anything to do with me. Even in this title, she's such a grifter. Simcast, let's talk about oranges for a bit, then other stuff. So she wanted to talk to that other lady, Cherry, about her marriage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They do care about Chrissy being a grifter, a lying grifter. They do. They do. They, in fact, do. Yeah, I said that last night. She kept saying, if that makes any sense, just like Ray. She wants everyone to get along. She wants to move on to other topics. She didn't even read the super chats. And again, everybody knows I know my way around the super chat. So she was saying she was going to do it on another show. And I don't even know how you would do that because you can't really, unless she's going to screenshot them. Because unless she put them up on the screen, which she didn't. So like if on StreamYard, there's got to be a way, but I'm pretty sure you have to put it. Like if I put my every super chat I put up, I can save it on Patreon, obviously, but it's also saved on StreamYard. But you got to put them up on the screen. Otherwise, I don't know how you save them. And then she's going to talk about them later. I was like, she's going to do another show. But Chrissy's so dumb, she thought she would talk about other stuff other than, because let's just move on. Classic Ray DeVito. Let's just move on. And then not only should I move on, she didn't even read the super chats.
Why do I look bleached out? Do I look too white?
Close a curtain.
And again, and like I said the other day, anybody that was still at Compound Media in the last days, like at Vietnam, they're all pathetic losers. And now, you know, I hate to use the expression because it doesn't make sense, but the proof is in the pudding. Geno Bisconte, Chrissy Mayor, Bill Schultz, E-Rock. I mean, these people stink. And again, they had their leader was clueless, but he brags on being clueless. He's like, I wasn't in charge. The great Anthony Cumia, he's a radio whiz, but I didn't even know. I didn't even know who I was paying and what I was paying him for. Again, it's basically the same thing Chrissy said last night. I didn't even know what was going on. I don't even know Melanie Mack. I'm speaking for myself personally. I don't know who Melanie Mack's past. I don't know anything about the quartering. And I don't know anything about any of these guys. But Chrissy knows. Why would you have Melanie Mack on if she didn't know Melanie Mack? And then she was basically ignoring the super chats and the oranges, and Brittany Venti wanted to come on. And again, you can see what's happening in your chat, especially if they're coming in as super chats. You can ignore the free chat all you want, but if super chats are saying send Brittany Venti the link, then you can't pretend like, oh, I didn't even know they wanted me to send Brittany Venti the link. And again, Chrissy's so dumb. She does the show at her house. So she could do 8-9 hour shows. She has Frank, allegedly her husband, and then she lives with her in-laws. So she's got all kinds of people to help her with the baby. And the Keanus, they got nothing to do either. They could be helping her with the baby. So she could have had Brittany Venti on that night with Melanie Mack, done like a 7-hour show. Made thousands of dollars, but she's too dumb. And then even last night, why'd you start at 9 o'clock? Oh, that's what time I start. We should start at 6 or 7. Because unless you're stupid, I think you are, you got to realize the show might run a little long. But again, even if it runs long, she lives at home. She's not in the studio paying by the hour. But they all play the same thing. Even Cumia. I didn't even know who was working at my company. I don't even know radio, you know? And I thought you were one of the radio legends.
I thought they were closed. Yeah. Leave Crop 11 up. The whole fucking...
Kiana made $46 today. So good for her. Good for her. Fucking pathetic losers. And then on what's this show on Monday, 4 o'clock? Point Double Point. They got to cover Stuttering John, because that's their job. They can't cover Chrissy because Carl's friends with Chrissy. Carl will turn on Chrissy. It's just a matter of time. I'll be like, yeah, Chrissy really fucked up here. I don't like that Chrissy's Catholic. She doesn't say fucked up anymore. She says messed up. She must have said messed up at least 20 times last night. All he does is win. All he does is win. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm going to be a broke alcoholic like Geno. Somebody screenshot this. Somebody make this a meme. Come on. This is Mondays with the Biscontes. Always be winning. If this don't say it all, this is not a Friday TGIF stream. This is a Mondays with the Biscontes. Geno with an empty bottle of whiskey. Always be winning.
Excuse me, what day did you have? Thursday you did that private gig, right?
Yes.
Thursday, Keanu had a private gig?
I'm sure she did. What'd she have to show them?